Yes! Yes!
What's going on, world? Michael Beasley here, coming to you from the Sports Corner. We're back. A little late this week, I know. My bad, y'all. I had to wait for that Hoosier game to end Wednesday night. I meant to drop an episode last night. However, I was pissed the fuck off. Let's just put it that way. I was pissed the fuck off after that game. Look, up until that point, the Hoosiers had won 2 in a row. Last time we spoke, I told y'all IU needed to win at least 3 of the next 4 games and a Big Ten game to get into the tournament. Well, now that is fucked up a little bit of the plans. So now the Hoosiers must win at least 3 games in the Big Ten tournament. That's just what's got to go down here at this point. I mean, we're fucked. you know that term, we're fucked? Well, the Hoosiers, we're fucked. Literally. I mean, it's about to be 7 years in a row, no NCAA tournament appearances. It's pretty fucking sad. I mean, since we made the NCAA tournament last, you can see the month of February, we went 14-28. I mean, I don't know if that has a lot to do with the fact that Archie Miller was our coach or a lot to do with the fact that we are fucking cursed. I don't know what it is right now. I mean, I'm just going to say a little bit of both. That zone defense just comes back to haunt us every year. I mean, tonight, Trace Jackson-Davis, he went the fuck off in the first half. Like, I don't know what was going on. The man started the game 5 for 5. I mean, he had 11 points in the first 5 minutes, and then he just disappeared. Trace, where are you? Trace, where are you? That's how my daughter says it. Where are you, fucking Trace? Like, come on, bro. Where the fuck are you, man? You let us down tonight. Completely let us down. The seniors let us down tonight. I mean, Race Thompson, what'd you do tonight? Not shit. Parker Stewart, what'd you do? Oh, Parker Stewart and Miller Cop. I'm going to tell you what the fuck y'all did. Miss. Y'all motherfuckers couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. I mean, Parker Stewart got lucky and hit a 3 in the final seconds. And then we got Harpered.
Mike Woodson, no timeouts left. In the corner, Stewart again. Go! Ten seconds left. Rutgers has a timeout if they want to use it. Harper. Remember what he did against Purdue. Can he do it against Indiana? Yes! Ron Harpered.
Yeah, so that's what we call getting Harpered. It happened to Purdue.
Williams. Patient. Going to work. Got it! The answer. 3 seconds. No timeouts. Harper for the win.
Ron Harper Jr. is a fucking thorn in the Hoosiers' side. IU has lost 5 in a row now to Rutgers. To fucking Rutgers. 5 in a row to Rutgers. A team that lost. Rutgers sucks. They really do suck. They're coming in on a 3-game losing streak to Assembly Hall, and we couldn't pull off a fucking dub. Come on, man. Like, it's so fucking bad. And it's the same motherfuckers for Rutgers that always bite us in the ass. Geo Baker, Ron Harper Jr. Literally, every fucking time. It don't matter if we play at the rack or if we play at Assembly Hall. Every fucking time, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if they got some girl that goes to IU or whatever it may be that gets them all hyped up before they come here. But 1, they don't like us, and 2, they have the greatest nights of their life when they play us. I mean, it's fucking inevitable. It's inevitable. Literally. Inevitable. And the fact that the Big Ten tournament is at Gainbridge Fieldhouse here in Indianapolis is just fucked. Like, we're fucked. IU doesn't win the Big Ten tournament. They don't win any games in the Big Ten tournament ever, really. They'll win the first round game and then get fucking beat by 20 in the second round by Iowa or Northwestern or somebody fucking sucky like that. Literally, somebody like that will beat us because that's what happens. It's just what happens. It's so frustrating. Like, they started the season out so strong. 16-5. Oh, man, we ain't got to worry about the tournament. We ain't got to worry about, man, Notre Dame sucks. Butler sucks. Bro, we just beat Purdue. We're good. We ain't got nothing to worry about. And here we are now. We're fucked. But before I jump into the episode, let me remind you all to please like, subscribe, share, comment. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment. And let's jump into the episode.
Big chain, big cars, big range. Feeling like Kobe, bitch, I'm about to have a big game.
Welcome to Breaking News. We got many breaking news stories on the agenda today. And I gotta break open this cigar. I ain't smoked a cigar in a very long time. This is supposed to be like a victory cigar moment. Like, IU beating Rutgers, we would have been alright. Like, we would be 19 wins right now. $19 wins right now, but instead, we're stuck at 18 wins, and we're fucked. Alright, first up, news story number 1. The WNBA New York Liberty have been fined $500,000 for chartering team flights in the second half of the season last year. That's even a fucking rule? Like, what? Really? Is this how far men and women's sports are? Like, that's bad if that's the fucking case. I gotta put this out. I don't smoke cigars. Let's just be real. I'm not a cigar smoker. But, what? So basically what happened is the owner paid for chartered flights, and it's against the rules because the other teams don't have chartered flights. So it even got to the point where they were going to terminate the franchise, but somebody, I guess, pulled at some strings and they didn't terminate the franchise. Because, I mean, New York City can't really terminate anything right now. I mean, pandemic, New York City, I mean, it's fucked up, it's poor right now. I mean, just saying, like, there's a lot of bad shit going on in New York City, and they probably need the money. Just saying, you just can't get rid of New York Liberty if they make any money. Fuck, I ain't trying to be sexist. Feminists, don't come after me. I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm really not. I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm just saying that's fucked up. It's really fucked up. News story number 2. Russia banned from the Paralympics. Russia banned from the Paralympics. Yeah, I think I said it right the first, second, third, maybe neither time. One of those times had to be right, so we're just going to stick with either of them. You know what I mean? So Russia is banned because Russia has invaded Ukraine. Putin is a crazy motherfucker. We all know this. It's what's going on in the world of, not in sports, but it is going to come into sports because Russia's going to have to get banned from just about everything. They're a bunch of fucking cheaters anyway. Like, I don't give a fuck. Ban them all. Fuck Russia. News story number 3. Coach K's final ticket average for his final home game, $5,305. Students are making some money back. They making some money back. If I'm a student right now, I am selling my ticket. And I'm getting paid. And I'm doing my thing. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Five grand to go sit in Cameron Indoor Stadium and watch Duke in Coach K's final game. This dude don't even finish games no more any fucking way. I was watching the Duke game not even 2 weeks ago. He ain't even come out for the second half. Said he didn't feel well. I was like, damn, this is what happens once you get to this point in life, right? Like, you coaching and you coach the first half and you just sitting there at halftime and like, man, I don't feel like fucking with y'all no more. I'm staying in here. I guess you can do it like that. I mean, Joe Biden does it. I can't Coach K. News story number 4. Kanye killed Skeet. So Kanye dropped a new music video, and as you can see, he's got Skeet's head on the ground. Look, if you follow the Dreamer's Corner, we've been following Kanye Kim saga for a very long time. Now, mind y'all, as of today, or as of yesterday, today is Thursday, as of Wednesday, a judge had ruled her to be legally single. So now she has not West attached to her last name. So now she can say fuck it and go on with her life. Kanye, however, has other plans. He's trying to win his girl back. And a lot of Facebook users have been saying this is a lot of narcissistic behavior, domestic abuse, domestic violence, however you want to put it, however you want to swing it. That's what they're saying it is. And I can see that. And I can also see the fact that, I mean, that we're just seeing a celebrity couple's lives play out. I mean, the Kardashians, this is what they built their life on. Reality television and being in the headlines. TMZ. Like, this is what they build their lives off of. You think Kim gives a fuck? No. She really don't give a fuck. She's making money. And y'all are watching and caring and talking about it, which makes me talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And the last news story we have for you all. The last news story we have for you all today is MLB lockout. So opening day is being pushed back. Baseball ain't happening, y'all. Not right now, anyway. Manfred couldn't get the job done with the players' union. The players walked. So as of right now, there's going to be no Major League Baseball. That could change as of tomorrow. It could change tonight. It could change in a month. It could change in 2 months. We don't know really what's going to happen. The baseball players weren't paid. AAA basically got fucking chucked up the deuces. I mean, they don't want to pay AAA baseball players no more, or double A's. I mean, there's a lot of players down there getting paid, and why really are y'all paying them anyway? I mean, yeah. I mean, we got the Indianapolis Indians here in Indianapolis, but I mean, like, the AAA. Yeah, people care, but they don't really care. You know what I'm saying? You want to go take your kids to see a baseball game? Go take them to the Indians for $20. I guess, but you don't care. You really don't. It's not something you going to go to sleep over. Not something you're going to lose sleep over if the Indians lose. You know what I mean? It's not like it's all over the news. Oh, Indians lost today. Oh, Indians won. Nobody really gives a fuck. It's just the Indians. Next up, halftime.
People that I've always had issues or problems with are the people that don't demand excellence for themselves. I won't tolerate that. Because when the career is said and done, they're not going to be looking at you, that player on his team, and saying, you didn't win a championship. No, they're going to be looking here. Right? So it's my responsibility to make sure everybody's holding themselves accountable. I'm holding you accountable. If we just played a back-to-back and we have practice the next day, your ass better be there, tape ready to go. Right? Because I'm there and I'm ready. And I just got finished lifting weights for 2 hours. Right? So I hold guys to a higher standard, and I don't sugarcoat stuff. Never have, never will.
Next up is a brand new segment to the Sports Corner entitled Who Spit That? Let's check it out. First up on Who Spit That? Whatever people say, cool. Who spit that? Tyler Hero of the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero, I mean, he's not really tripping right now. He said whatever people say is cool. I mean, that's how he feels about it all. I mean, the Heat are sitting in the number one spot. Granted, 41 wins is pretty good with 23 losses. They're currently playing the Nets right now. Kevin Durant is back in the lineup tonight. However, Joe Harris out for the season. And also Goran Dragic and Drummond are starting to mesh well with the Nets as well. Heat are up by 8. I believe I just saw it. I was just looking on here. Yeah, actually, Heat are only up by 4. We got a 4-point game. Heat had a pretty big third quarter. It looks like 28-17 in the third. So it's neck and neck right now. Durant's got 25 points. Bruce Brown 11. Drummond 8. Dragic 7. Looks like one of the young Martin boys on the Heat got 17 points tonight, and Bam's got 25, and Struss 21. So the Heat got some random nobodies. Struss, I don't know who the fuck that is, balling out tonight. So Miami's got a little squad with them. Looking at the Eastern Conference standings, a lot can shift here. I mean, I'm not going to really get it too big into it. I mean, you can look at this now. I mean, there's a difference between that second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, not much there. Not much of a difference at all. This shit can all change. There's only fucking 18 games to go in the season, roughly. So, we'll see what happens. We'll give this another update in about a week. We'll give it another week. Next on Who Spit That? NBA edition. Count me out if you want to. Who spit that? LeBron James. Oh, okay. LeBron said, count me out if you want to. The Lakers are bad. Let's just say it, they're bad. LeBron, nobody's counting you out, but looking at these standings and the record and watching the Lakers play just in general and listening to the home fans boo you off the court, we're not booing you, LeBron. We're booing your team, the Lakers. That's what's going on here. We're counting the Lakers out because right now, all that needs to be done is y'all need to be taken out back and old yelling because the Lakers are fucking finished. Granted, he is the greatest player on earth, allegedly. The greatest player on earth. So the greatest player on earth is going to miss the playoffs again for the second time in LA? I could see it happening. Also, coming from a Lakers fan, my brother Hardy said that the bubble year didn't count. That they won that finals, but they don't brag about it for a reason. And I kind of understand why. You really can't brag on it. It was the bubble. Pandemic year. Asterisk. So, the king ain't looking so kingish no more. I'm just saying, there's a new generation of guards coming to play nowadays. I mean, just look at John Moran on the come up. Dropped 52 the other night. He had some struggle. They're playing Boston right now. Saw him miss a wide open layup earlier, but they're still getting down. What's the count on that one, matter of fact? Let's see. Memphis down 7 in the fourth quarter. Lakers play the Clippers tonight. Lakers sitting at 27-34. Like, that's fucking garbage. Like, how are you that bad? Granted, they're going to have to do the play-in scenario where they're going to have to win the first game, and then they're going to have to win the second game as well because they're sitting in that 9th spot. They may even fall to 10. If they fall out of that 10 spot into the 11th spot, I can see LeBron. I don't know. Something bad will happen. Like, LA will completely, if they don't make the play-in tournament. Like, how the fuck you not make the play-in tournament? And you got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Taylor Horton Tucker, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. How do you not make the playoffs? Or the play-in? Come on, man. Number 3 on Who Spit That NBA edition. Welcome home, killer. Who spit that? Allen Iverson, bet. Yeah, Allen Iverson welcoming James Harden to Philly. James Harden has been a nice addition to the Philadelphia 76ers. Looks like that's just what he needed, and that's what Philly needed as well. Embiid has been on a fucking tear. Granted, they've only played 3 games together, but they've been damn near unstoppable. I mean, Harden's got fucking 16 assists a game on it, literally. Like, how are you doing that? Like, he was lazy there in Brooklyn. He was like fucking fed the fuck up, basically. Like, Durant don't want to play. Kyrie don't want to get vaxxed. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I ain't mad at Harden. Go do your thing. The Sixers, as y'all can see, they are probably one of the hottest. They are that team that you got to be afraid of in the playoffs. Granted, Doc is the coach, so if you get up 3-1, you know who's known for blowing those leads. Doc Rivers, James Harden. I'm just saying. So don't get up 3-1, Philly. Don't get up 3-1, and you might be all right. And the last one on Who Said This, we'd rather spend $2,500 at a strip club than go feed the hood. Who said this? Who said this? J.R. Smith. So J.R. Smith got new ways now. I mean, my man's back in school, getting an education. He got a 4.0 in his first semester. Congratulations. I wonder if he paid under the table for that, though. It's hard to get a 4.0. I worked my fucking ass off at Ivy Tech and at Butler, and I could never pull off a 4.0. So how that motherfucker got a 4.0 and I could never fucking do it, and that's all I did, I feel like a dumbass. I'm just saying, damn, J.R. Smith might be smarter than me. Fuck. Alright, man. Well, what the fuck, man? But yeah, mind y'all, Will. So I ain't even talked about this. If y'all ain't bought this, this came out in November. Will's autobiography, in a sense. It's him and another author, Mark Madsen, something like that. Great book. I've read the first 2 chapters. Totally into it. Worth a read. Check it out. But yeah, as for the strip clubs and J.R. Smith and such, he's right. I mean, you know how the homeless problem can be solved in the world, how feeding the hungry can be solved, how poverty can be solved, how it all can be solved? Millionaires putting their money back into the community instead of into their pockets, instead of into 5 different mansions, 5 different Bugattis, whatever the fuck it may be. You know what I mean? Just saying. Weekly updates. Welcome to Weekly Updates. So, first weekly update, we got the Pacers on the agenda. Pacers pulled off a dub last night against the Magic. We don't really want to win too many games, but I mean, Brogdon and Halliburton have been a nice duo together. Granted, I can't stand Brogdon. He had 31 points against the Magic, but I can't stand him. He's so fucking boring. He's so boring. Harden even sent me a video of him talking like, bruh, I know. He's so boring. He's worse than a politician. That motherfucker will put you to sleep. He's Ben Stein, Ferris Bueller, Bueller. Literally like, bruh. You know what I mean? That's Malcolm Brogdon. That's what he does to me. Every time. He reminds me of Booger Johnson. Drop 40, but he'll put me to sleep while he's doing it. I'm just saying, man. Just saying. But Halliburton has been a nice addition. So has Buddy Hield. They've done their thing. Kardashian got the hell up out of here and went to Chicago. I'm not mad at him. Tristan, you did your thing here for 3 games. You gave us some effort. Gave us a little bit of defense. You scored a couple buckets. Enjoy Chicago, buddy. It's just as cold there as it is here. Also, I feel like the Pacers need to sign Lance Stevenson to a 2-year deal. I feel like it's only right at this point. Don't let Lance venture off, because when he ventures off, he gets a little lost. But keep Lance here for 2 years, and I mean, just let him retire here. Just let it happen. Do his thing. Let it run its course. Right now, we are currently slotted at the 3rd pick in the draft. So let's fucking do this. In the coming weeks, we will discuss more. And now that brings us to the Indianapolis Colts. You know, I might have been a little emotional when I said get the fuck rid of Carson Wentz. We might not have to get rid of him after all. I mean, we got to think about some things here. The Colts wide receivers sucked last year. They fucking sucked. I mean, they were so garbage. Let me give you some factual information real quick about the Colts wide receiver core. Michael Pittman, 1,082 yards. That's good. Good job, man. Good job. Zach Pascal, 384 yards. Jonathan Taylor, 360 yards. That's your running back, 360 yards. That's your 3rd leading receiver. What? T.Y. Hilton, 331 yards. Get rid of his ass. Mo Ali Cox, 316 yards. Nyheim Hines, 310 yards. I mean, Jack Doyle had probably less than 300, so they couldn't even put him on the list. And let's add this in here, though. I mean, Frank did say this today, well, yesterday. I believe in Carson. I stuck my neck out for him. I believe he's going to continue to have a lot of success at quarterback. That might be here, that might not be here, but I believe in him as a person and player. So that statement to me sounds like he might be out the fucking door, though. So let's just think about things, though. If we do send Carson on his way, please don't give us Jimmy G. Lord, please don't give us Jimmy G. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Carson Wentz had 27 touchdowns, 7 picks or 26 touchdowns, 7 picks, whatever the fuck it was. Something like that. Give the man a chance. Granted, he threw less passes last year, had less yards. And he made some really bad fucking mistakes. I can't believe I'm saying we got to keep him. I don't know. Let's go to game winners.
Okay. Bottle like, bottle, ooh, ooh. Bottle like, bottle, ooh, ooh. Bottle like, bottle, ooh, ooh.
Welcome to game winners. So this weekend we have a big fight on our hands. We got Jorge Masvidal versus Colby Covington. Big fight on our hands. We got bitter friends turned bitter, or great friends turned bitter rival. Best friends, now rivals. Oh my God. Look what we got here. We got a fight. We got the Donald Trump guy versus the guy that don't like Joe Biden. Who's going to win?
What did you sell on your last pay-per-view? What did you sell on your last pay-per-view? What did you sell on your last pay-per-view? Answer the question, bitch. What did you sell on your last pay-per-view? What did you sell on your last pay-per-view, bitch? Answer the question. What were your numbers, huh? You talking about money? What were your numbers, you fucking bitch? Take the glasses off. Look me in the fucking face like a man, bitch.
So, I did my research. So, we got... I had to do my research on this because I seen Jorge talking a lot of shit about money. Like, how much money do you sell in pay-per-views? And part of being a fighter isn't just winning fights. It's about what you bring in purse-wise. Ask Money Mayweather. It's about the purse, man. What you're bringing in. If you can sell tickets, if you can put the asses in seats That's part of the business. It's not all about fighting. It's the other stuff too. People gotta learn that. That's why Conor's so fucking rich. But I did some looking, and it looked like Kobe, he ain't never really got paid a day in his life. He struggles to get paid. His last real fight, he got paid a maximum. Oh my God, what was that? Put it on the screen. That's what it was right there. I know this man has accumulated 1.7 million in total, and all his fights put together. Kobe Covington has earned $1.7 million. I'm sleep like, bruh, you don't sell no tickets. Because look at Jorge, because I had to bring up Jorge too, because I ain't just going to talk shit and be like, oh, Jorge's right. How much money Jorge made? Look at this. Just go down the list. Look down. And then compared it to, like, it's night and day. Like, Jorge sells tickets, he puts asses in seats, he wins fights, and he gets bonus checks. This is what happens. He's accumulated $3.9 million with his fights. Granted, as you can tell, Dana does not pay his fighters very well, because these dudes have fought a lot of fights and are well-known fighters and still don't make shit. But the fight that's going to win you some money, I got Masvidal winning this by knockout. 3rd round knockout. Book it. Thank y'all for watching the episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing it. And the fucking Hoosiers were fucked. But before I get out of here, I want to remind you all to please like, subscribe, share, comment. And before I get out of here, I love to end things with a quote. Happiness is the journey, not the destination. Until next time, y'all. Peace. One last hope. Go Hoosiers.
Y'all don't see me. Thumb through some crazy bands. Shoot my dice off the curve. Fooling with my lady friend. She was wrapped up in a turban. Vertical my top back. Sent little.
Also, I gotta add in regards to NBA news, Steph has been struggling mightily. The Warriors are struggling since Draymond went down. Steph hasn't been right. I was watching him play the Mavs the other night against Luka, and he started hot. He dropped 24 in the first half, and then he went 2 for 12, 2 for 13 in the second half. He could not buy a basket, and they got beat. They got fucking beat. And it's kind of been what's been going on with them, especially with the Timberwolves. Timberwolves beat them 2 nights ago. T-Wolves are a team to look out for as well. They're sitting down there in that 7-8 spot, but if they can get out of that playing tournament and into a series, they could give Memphis a lot of fits. Yeah, that's for fucking sure. They give Memphis some fits. They can even give Phoenix some fits as well. I really truly believe that. That's a good squad right there. So be on the lookout for Minnesota. I think they have the potential of winning the playoff series this year for sure. But Steph got to get his head out of his ass. Clay's still getting his legs back. But Steph, we need you to be better. We need the Warriors to be better. Point blank period. Need Draymond back. If Draymond can't come back, Steph, you gotta find it inside of you, bro, to hit them threes, man. I mean, you can hit fucking fairy dust shots in pregame. You need to do that shit in fucking the game, bro. That's all I'm gonna say about that.